Welcome to Smacky's Garage. Today we're going to be testing out the TOPDON BT100 on both of my vehicles here. We're going to test it out on the 69 Mustang, which has a full charge. It's been on a trickle charger for the past 6 months. Anytime I'm not driving, it's on the trickle charger. And then we're going to test it out on the Shelby over here, which is constantly draining because of the alarm system. So let's see how it does. But before we go there, let's jump into the features of the TOPDON battery tester. So the battery tester itself, when you first plug it in, it's going to pop up and it's going to tell you how many volts are actually in your battery. So this battery's been on the trickle charger for a while, so 13.08 sounds about right. So that's where it should be. After you hit enter, there's a few different features that we can run. We can run a battery test, a cranking test, a charging test, or we can look at the data that we've collected over the past few tests that we've run, and then we can set the language. We're going to go ahead and run battery tests on both vehicles, and then we're going to run a charging test on the 2013 Shelby. The first vehicle we're going to run the test on is the 69 Mustang, and for this we're going to set it up so the battery is already fully charged so we can look at what comes up when it's in a fully charged state. The tester itself is relatively simple, only has a few buttons on it, so it's going to be hopefully easy to use. Alright, black to black, red to red. And it powered up. Let's go ahead and do a battery test. So now that we have this on, we will set it up. So the TOPDON, we're going to hit enter, regular flooded battery. We're going to set it up for the cold cranking amps. This battery actually has 600 cold cranking amps. So 600. That's usually listed right on the battery. So you can see there it's listed at 600 cold cranking amps. So cold cranking amps are set up. Then let's go ahead and test. All right. So the output of it only took about 5 seconds to run. It looks really simple to understand and use. Either have bad charge or good. It really doesn't get much simpler than that. Cold cranking amps are around 575, 573, so around 90%. The charge is 100%, which it should be because that's what it's been on the trickle charger. So I got the result that I expected from this vehicle. It should come out this way. So let's go ahead and try a different vehicle. So this vehicle over here constantly has a drain on the battery. The alarm system that's on it causes it to drain a little bit. I haven't had it on the trickle charger in a while just because I wanted to run this test to see what it would give us for a result. So let's go ahead and test it out. Alright, just starting off, we know this one has not been on a charger. So you can see the batteries are listed at 12.31. So my assumption is now going to be that's accurate because the vehicle over there was reading 13.5 after it was fully charged. This one's under 13. So let's go ahead and run a test on it. So we're going to run a battery test. I'm going to do a regular flooded battery. And this one we're going to do cold cranking amps. It only has 595 cold cranking amps, 590 cold cranking amps. All right, we're fully hooked up now to the Shelby. We're going to take a look. So go regular flooded, enter, cold cranking amps. We are at 590 cold cranking amps. And we are going to run the test. Good, recharge. So that's where I expected it to be. So it's still getting healthy, enough cold cranking amps, but the charge is going low. When we started the video, we talked about it. We said, we haven't ran this car in a while. It is getting drained, the battery, slightly. So being able to see that it says recharge, but the battery is still healthy is good. So that I believe is accurate as well. Alright, let's go ahead and run the charging test. So it's saying the charging is normal, which is expected. You know, it's a fully functioning car and it's been driving well. So it looks like all the features on this product are working well. The BT100 was accurate and it showed it on both the vehicle that was charging as well as the vehicle that hasn't been on a charger for a while. Thanks for tuning in to Smacky's Garage. Don't forget to subscribe for future content.